Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So I'm making another video for today just because I haven't made, I just posted a video today, obviously, but it's been almost 10 days since I posted a video from, the last time I didn't post for a while, which is kind of insane. So I decided to make another video for you guys today. This is gonna obviously come out tonight. Go ahead and watch my last video. I got a haircut, so yeah. As you can see by the title of this video, I am going to be showing you this, card game that I've been making. I thought it'd be really interesting to show you guys, to see if you guys are interested in it. But as you guys know, I did make, a TCG called Generations, but I made over 1,200 something cards in it already. I'm probably still gonna make it, but this one that I'm making right now is still an ongoing process. I'm only on Gen 1 so far, and the amount of cards that I'm actually doing in Gen 1 is only 72, and I'm at 10 cards right now, and I'm going to be showing you the first 10 cards in the series. The series is called, Creatures United. This TCG I made, was also called Creatures United, and I took creatures from Generations, like I'm doing right now for Creatures United point two, I guess. But yeah, this was Creatures United 1. I only made 10 cards. I don't really like this design, to be honest. But this was the backs. These were all the different planets, I guess. And I know that kind of looks like the yin yang symbol, and this also does too, because this is the back of the new ones, and all the creatures, they lived on different planets, a lot of the creatures. But, this is what the backs look like of this. Let me know if you guys like it. I did this back for the first 2 cards. I was still trying to get, it right, I guess. I was still trying to see which backs I liked better. Definitely like this one a lot better than this one. Oh my god, this is so ugly. So I definitely gotta make these 2 cards. Once I finish Gen 1, I'll remake the first 2 cards. But yeah, right now, I'm just gonna leave them like that, because I want to try and get Gen 1 done. And I'm, taking my time on these, and I'm actually taking a lot of the cards from Generations. I'm taking the ones that I thought, I like the best. So yeah, and the card design is kind of the same too. But this time I'm actually, measuring, all of it out, so it's all going to be, even. With Generations, I just did it. As you can see, his name box, Poppy Pool's name box, is way bigger than Ranroad's. So yeah, and I just think Creatures United is a way better name than Generations. But Generations is a pretty good name. I made that up a while ago, probably 2 years ago. So yeah, let's get into the cards. So yeah, I'm doing 72 cards for the first generation. So I'm going to be showing the first 10 right now, because I only got 10 cards done. And once I do actually finish Gen 1, I'm going to show you guys Gen 1, all 72 cards in Gen 1. And then once I do Gen 2, I'll show all the cards in Gen 2 when I finish that done. I'm thinking about doing exactly 100 cards. So I'm going to do I'm going to go until 172 cards for Gen 2. Now you may be thinking, why 72 cards in Gen 1? Well, 72 is my favorite number, and 100 was once my favorite number. So adding those two together, my favorite number is 172, but in reality, my favorite number is 72. So that's why I'm doing 72, and then for next gen, I'm going until 72, 172. So that's 100, and 100 used to be one of my favorite numbers. I know it's kind of confusing, but yeah. All right, so let's just get into this. So we have Safe Fire. So yeah, Safe Fire. His name was Safe, but I changed his name to Safe Fire just because safe. Seriously. Safe Fire. Sounds a little bit better. So, let me read like his description thingy. It reads, if your helping hand deflects 20 damage from opponent's creature, you gain 20 damage more. So I have to come up with like the rules, and I'm gonna make like a gaming mat thingy for it also. Now, what a helping hand basically is, a helping hand. So this card is a helping hand. And I know I spelled shield wrong. Just don't look at that. I need to remake this card also. But this is a helping hand, HH, helping hand, what it stands for, and this is a shield deflector. This shield deflector can deflect an attack ranging from 20 to 120 damage. So if you have this helping hand on top next to your creature card, so there will be a pile for helping hands and a pile for your creatures that are battling your opponent, then you can use this creature to deflect any damage. You can use the creature to deflect the damage done from the opponent's creature. So, say if someone was doing like 20 damage to Safe Fire, and Shield Deflector was on the top pile next to the creature's pile, which you had Safe Fire battling from, then you would attach this, and he could deflect it. These can't take any damage, as you can see. They don't have a damage counter or anything on them, so they can't take any damage. The helping hands are basically just helping hands to help the creatures, to help you win the game. So yeah, I have to come up with rules for the game still, and how it's going to be played, but it's a pretty simple game, if you ask me. I didn't want to make it too complicating. It's pretty simple. But yeah, the second card we have, I'm not going to show the cards that are in here. But we got Metro PTRO. His thing reads, if this card wins, pick most powerful card in hand. Pretty good. And okay, let me just keep on going, and then I'll explain this. And then we got Sky Mashy. This is a lot of people. My sisters. I can't say a lot of people's favorite because you guys are just seeing it. But this is my sister's favorite. So yeah. And then I got Shield Deflector. I did 2 helping hands so far. We got Slippery Dew. I accidentally made a box there by accident, so I might have to remake this one also, or I'm just going to keep it like that because it doesn't really matter. It's just a small little mistake. And then I got Wolfheart. Oh yeah, and Slippery Dews. Sorry, I didn't read Sky Mashy. Sky Mashy's thing reads, if you have Slippery Dew in your hand, times 2 damage 1 round, because if you do that the whole game, then he's really overpowered. But Slippery Dew's thing read, attached to your active creature to make your opponent slippery, 70 damage. So yeah, you can add 70 damage from this card. This card gives you more damage to your card. So if you have a really weak card, then that's a really good card to use if you have a really weak card. But Wolfheart doesn't have a description. And I was just putting these cards back right there. Idiot. And then we have Bluefoot. His reads, flip a coin. If heads, gains 50 health. If tails, gains 50 damage. Pretty good, because I made him like that. And then we have Cash Pop. Now, his health and damage, you have to flip a coin for. Flip a coin to find out your health and damage. Health heads, 140, and damage tails, 120. If you win, take 5 cards from opponent. So this guy can be really good. I made if you win, take 5 cards from opponent. I made that like a thing in Generations, so I didn't just add that on for no reason. I was supposed to add it, but I did add it, but I kind of ran out of room, so it's kind of smushed at the end. And then we have Mr. Time Travel. This guy's name was actually named Alakazam in Generations. So, and the only reason why I didn't do the design of Mr. Time Travel from generations is because it's just a head with a huge fist going outwards. It looks so stupid. Your time travels reads, not allowed to use a helping hand because he's pretty darn strong. So yeah. And then my favorite by far, oh my god, I really love this card so much. Tornados. He's a tornado dragon. Dude, I just really love this card. His reads, if this card loses, you automatically lose the game. Because, that's how strong he is. Their health and damage, is only allowed to go up to 200 each. So, he's maxed out, basically. And I should definitely add, you can't use a helping hand on this guy either, because he is extremely strong. He's just my favorite. Look how sick that is. I really can't. Yeah, those are the first 10 cards in the in Creatures United, and this is what I want to say. So these 3 cards are actually really, really good together. I had to go and eat. But like I was saying, these 3 are a really good combo. Metro PTRO, Sky Mashy, and Slippery Dew. Because Metro PTROs says, if this card wins, pick most powerful card in hand. So imagine your opponent has a really strong card. Like next, so like say this one destroys a weak card, and then your opponent has a really powerful card in hand, and they don't have Shield Deflector, so they don't have anything to like deflect the damage that you're going to do to them, and it's your turn. Then you can pick Sky Mashy, because Sky Mashy is going to be one of your most powerful cards in hand, because if you have Slippery Dew and him and put them together, then he's your most powerful card, because his reads, if you have Slippery Dew in your hand, times 2 damage, 1 round, and his damage is 110, so he goes over the limit, so he does 220 damage if you have Slippery Dew. So he's a really good card to use, guys. Really good card. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.